I grew up poor, very poor. 5 kids, one small apartment. I never had my own room, never had silence. So when I finally saved enough money to move out, I didn't care where I lived. I bought a single room in an old dormitory building. 9 floors, shared bathrooms, shared kitchen. It was cheap. That was all that mattered. My room was on the 2nd floor. Just a bed, a desk, a small fridge, a microwave. For the first time in my life, I was alone. At first, the building felt empty. I barely saw anyone. Mostly older people, no kids, no noise. If I passed someone in the hallway, they nodded quietly. Sometimes they whispered hello. Everyone looked tired, everyone's hands were shaking. The strange thing was how clean the place was. The bathrooms were always spotless, the showers were always dry, the kitchen was always empty. It felt like nobody used them. The first night, just after midnight, I heard footsteps outside my door. One set, then another, then many more. Doors opening, doors closing. I thought maybe people worked night shifts. I fell asleep quickly. That night I dreamed of voices, many voices, singing, slow, low, sad, like a funeral song. The next day I noticed something strange. I never saw anyone leave the building, not in the morning, not in the afternoon. No one went to work, no one went shopping. That evening, while I was cooking, a man walked into the kitchen. He didn't take food, he just watched me. "This place is really quiet," I said. "That's how we live," he answered. His voice was shaking. "Want some food?" I asked. "No," he said. "We eat late." That night I stayed awake. At exactly midnight, doors opened all around me. Footsteps filled the hallway. Then the singing started again. On the 3rd day, I was scared. Saturday morning, I walked around the neighborhood. People avoided my building. Kids were not allowed to play near it. A man stopped me. He showed a police badge. "People go missing here," he said. "Mostly homeless people, sometimes normal ones." That night, I didn't sleep at all. At midnight, the doors opened again. This time, I followed. The singing came from the basement. The basement was huge. At least 100 people stood in a circle. They were holding candles. In the center, there was a homeless man, naked, beaten, barely alive. Someone stepped forward. They were wearing a goat skull. A knife flashed. The blade went straight into the man's chest. I ran. The exits were locked. I collapsed in the hallway. I was dizzy, sick, barely able to crawl. In the bathroom, it found me. Not a man, a gray human-shaped thing, with hooves. Its eyes burned white. Its voice spoke inside my head. "Open your mind. Join us." I don't remember how I escaped. I woke up the next morning on the floor, sunlight through the window, my phone ringing. I thought it was a nightmare, until my neighbor grabbed my arm. "Run," he whispered, "while the door is still open." Then he smashed his head into the wall. Again and again I ran. I never went back. Now I live with my family again. I've never told anyone what happened. And every night I dream of the goat-faced thing. The worst part, sometimes I miss my room. My quiet room on the 2nd floor, and I'm scared that one day I might go back.